Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Theresa Moxley, and so thank you so much for joining me today. I have some thoughts about documenting 2021 and in some ways documenting last year as well, and sort of what some of my plans are for documenting this year, and also what you can expect to see coming in the next few months on my channel, on our blog. And so I just wanted to share that with you. I also have a newsletter coming out, and so you'll want to be sure to sign up for that. And I intend to send out an email very soon sharing some ways that you can identify what projects that you want to participate in this year and how you want to document in the year coming up. And so I think it's a really good time. I know when December and January roll around, everybody wants to talk about memory keeping for the new year and what projects they plan on participating in. And there seems to be a rush for that. And I've sort of taken a little bit of time, let myself settle into the year a little bit, just a little cautious tiptoe into the new year before I made any decisions. And there's a benefit to that, and the benefit of that is to allow yourself to be more intentional about the projects that you're taking on, and to identify what it is that you need from your memory keeping so that the projects you're involved in serve a purpose for you, and no matter what that purpose is, but when you know that purpose, when you know why it is that you're participating and what that project can do for you, then it helps you to feel more confident in your memory keeping. And then you know that you're participating specifically in projects that serve you. The benefit of that is that then you're inspired to work on those projects and to complete those projects. And for me and for what I share here, completing projects has always been the end goal. To have completed albums has always been the not necessarily the number one priority, because I certainly have projects that aren't finished yet, but to know which projects I'm committed to completing and then setting a game plan. And when you know the specific reason why you're doing those projects, right, then you're more likely to complete those. So I wanted to just talk with you a little bit about the projects that I am working on right now. Up first is, I did want to say that I have not done a project life layout in a year. And so that means that 2020 has a title page and that's it. So I will be deep diving into 2020 documenting, and we'll be focusing on that for a while. I'm excited a little bit. I'm glad that I took the time away for a little while just to process, just to observe what was happening in the world and what was happening in our family. I allowed myself time to just sort of make sure that everything was going to be okay. And I still don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. There's work still left to be done, right? Even though 2020 is over, there's still work to be done. And, we're not through the woods yet, but I at least feel a little bit more confident. And I also know that looking back now affords me I have the privilege now. Time gives us this privilege of being able to say, well, at least we know we made it through the year. If you're still here and you're still breathing, you made it through the year of 2020. And having that ability helps me to look back over it and sort of refocus. And I have to say, and I shared a little bit more about this on Instagram a couple of days ago. I was downloading pictures from my camera, from my phone, just sort of emptying out the camera a little bit, and looking into some of the photo folders from last year. I was kind of pleasantly surprised, and because what I saw was, yes, there were some difficult circumstances, there were some hard things that we all went through, there were some challenges, but there was also still a feeling of our family being together and supporting each other, and there was still some laughter, and there was still we still celebrated, we still laughed together and supported and cared for each other. And that is worthy of documenting, and that is worthy of putting onto paper, writing stories that go with those photos, printing those photos out. It was still worthy of documenting and creating pages around those memories. And so it sort of was a little bit of a kick in the pants for me to say, okay, you can dive into this now. And so that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to start with 2020 documenting that. I'm also going to go ahead and start on 2021. And so I have chosen the gray scrapbook.com 12 by 12 album for that project. I am going to do traditional design A pocket pages, and I'll probably source a combination of Becky Higgins page protectors that I still have in my stash and scrapbook.com pages for that album project. So I'm excited to jump into that as well. And I also have my Disney album, and so I worked on that last year, and that's sort of what the Disney album is looking like right now. That is about, I'm trying to think, probably 2/3 of the way done. So there will be some Disney and theme park things that I offer, Light the Path. And so this is my binder for Light the Path, and a little bit, this is my personal development and healing and recovery project. And so it's my own project that I developed and created, and it just gives me a place to write about the path that I'm creating out of the darkness and into the light. You will see a lot of the design team and their projects on our blog for that project. If you followed me for any amount of time, then you know that I document my relationship with my husband and our romantic journey together. And so something that I decided to embark upon is the Storyline album. And so this is basically traveler's notebooks, but it's a larger size. And so I want to do some romantic pages in that album this year. So I'm using the crepe paper notebook cover here, and then I have, you've probably seen this already, the notebook that I created from AB Studio, and then I also am just using a couple of the notebook inserts that were with the cover and doing some traveler's notebook pages in that. And those are really just some more lighthearted, fun pages, doing mixed media pages. This is the art journal for my Light the Path project. I decided this year to do a separate binder for scrapbook layouts and then a specific art journal for my Light the Path art journaling pages. And I'll just show you the January page that looks like this. And you can see more of that in the Light the Path workshop. But that is something that I'm working on this year, and that allows me to use paint and mixed media and collage as well, to use those as creative outlets as well. And so, to sort of summarize, what you'll be seeing from me are art journal pages, Project Life pocket page layouts, a little bit of Disney to come. I am still working on our kids' albums. That's an ongoing, long-term, 20-year project that I will, of course, be sharing some layouts from that, and you'll see layouts from mine and my husband's relationship, as well as I document some of our adventures and just some fun things that we're up to, just off and on fun pages from that. So let me know down below what your documenting plans are for this year. What projects are you working on? What specifically would you like to see from this channel this year? What can I share with you that would inspire you and help you to get your projects done as well? I do believe in participating in projects and creating art that we want to finish, that we want to put on the shelf, and that we're proud to take off the shelf, and that is a part of my commitment. If you're interested in some documenting classes, I encourage you to check out our website, and there are some Project Life classes that I call In My Pocket, quite a few of those. There's also In My Pocket Kids and In My Pocket Theme Parks, and so lots of fun things to learn more about how I approach these projects, so that I can get them completed. And I will see you back here again very soon. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see here, and if these projects interest you and you want to follow along. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.